That is not full screen. What are you doing there? There we go. Enjoy some ambient noise. I might have to turn that down, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and crank that down. Looking good so far. Alright, I'll toss out my regular tweet and we'll get started. Probably capitalize this guy's name. Huh? Maybe? No? Okay, so link. And there we go. Well, yeah, tweet's up. Alright. Tweet's up, game's good. Tell me if the sound's too loud. As you guys can tell, I played some of this quite a while. Like, I played some of this the week it came out, and then got distracted with like 500 other things. So, we're gonna new game it. It's gonna hurt me on the inside.
The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Decker?
I can see people's dreams.
I've set up an experiment.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide. Have you heard of it?
If I concentrate hard enough, and I know when the person's going to be asleep, I can have the dream with them.
Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood.
It feels like the paintings are watching me.
Go on.
Sometimes, when I walk through a door, it takes me somewhere else. Literally, somewhere else.
Alright, he's got Slenderman going on.
Chaos. But something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
It starts as a door-to-door saleswoman. Double glazing, probably.
Dr. Decker, I think we both know what you dreamed about last night.
What did he dream about last night?
Seen its silhouette changing through the window.
Because he thinks I'm evil. Because I can see things other people can't.
On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time.
I did what you said, Doctor.
Doing a little bit of tweaking.
They arrested me.
Which means that at
What
any
did he
given
tell you
moment,
to do?
We can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause.
I thought you were supposed to fix me.
I'm telling you, it's eating people. And you're just laughing.
You're insane, Doctor.
Everybody.
Listen to me.
Oh,
You're not
okay.
listening. It's your only bloody job.
I'm sorry, I'm listening.
Doctor, you're
I know
late.
just some stuff.
And after all those promises, never mind, let's
Doctor.
not keep the patient. You're late. And after all those promises, you're late.
Doctor,
and
you're
after all
late.
those and after all those promises, never mind.
Am I Dr. Decker? I don't think I am. I vaguely recall that Dr. Decker is, not alive.
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the patients waiting. And if you want anything, just... Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm not going to be here. The police still have some questions they want to ask about, you know. And then after that, I'm dropping in to see
About, you know.
Ben. He's still in shock, and I thought we'd show we cared. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? Good. Anyway, I hope you're all caught up on Dr. Decker's tapes. I think Mariana is in first, but I'm sure they'll all become a blur by the end of the day. I'll see you later. Or tomorrow. Probably
I don't know if I can
tomorrow.
make the subtitles bigger, I'm sorry. Oh, crud, I didn't change the title, did I? Let me edit that quickly. Completely ignoring, you know, the walkthrough. Tell me things. Maybe if I type in Dr. Decker, I'll find it. No, I don't want Doctor Who. No, I don't want Doctor Who. Does Twitch not have it in the list? Ah, there we go. Done. I mean, the authentication's fit. Alright, now Twitch is just being a butt. Oh, you mean this redhead? Alright, let's try again to update the game. This is why I always start like a few seconds. Alright, it's not letting me less than up. Now it's Twitch, what are you doing? Also, I'm assuming that the video is up to date for you guys because it's just at the beginning for me. Alright, let's look at our notes. Verbal mirroring, a new study in psychology. Essays just using the same words as your patients increase. Using the same words as your patients increase in trust. Putting yes or no when answering questions can give them clear directions. Patients is confused. I probably have asked something they have more. Or they have more than one answer to. Alright, let's do this. Say hello.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
What? Alright,
I'm confused. Which bit should I answer first?
oh gosh darn it. She asked if I was feeling
It's
okay.
not really helping with my blackouts.
Alright.
I don't know.
Professional. This.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Decker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
It's a terrible question. Also, I'm like waiting a second to make sure things are smooth for you guys. If the encoding on this is too frustrating, we'll switch to something else. Also, maybe when I switch it to high, it should switch it to high, huh? Where are your shoes?
I hold my breath when I'm swimming underwater. Most people do. Sometimes, if I'm really excited, I'll hold my breath accidentally, just for a few seconds. I don't know why.
Alright, so there's nothing to follow in that. You black out.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Decker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
What did he work out?
He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety, but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
Wait, you were cleavaging at me hard. Why do you want a fresh start?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
I have a feeling a lot of things don't mean anything to you.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I didn't think why would be specific enough. Do you have anxiety?
Dr. Decker thought I had generalized anxiety disorder. GAD? Because of the blackouts. He thought I was breathing badly. Do you think I'm breathing badly?
Alright, Twitch kind of looks fine for me now. Let me know if the video's smooth and stuff like that, guys. Just any complaints, let me know and we'll probably switch over to something else. Like, this is one of those games where I can't, like, make it windowed, so I have to record the entire screen and that causes issues sometimes. I think the people are based on real people.
No, I don't know.
Gosh.
You can check my breathing if you want.
Ask me a question.
Do you want me to lie down? Can you tell?
Yeah, it's stuttering on my end too, so it's not
I'm not
just you
worried
guys.
about it, just if you are.
Why aren't you worried about it? Also, if you guys have something you want me to ask her... Really? Okay. Oh, wait. Why is that green? Oh, it's just isolated. Are we worried about it? Can you check her breathing? We'll try to check her breathing.
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm
I
holding
think that's
my
no
breath.
from her. This game, I believe, is also made by the people who made Contradiction, which has the best lead character. Well, a trick I found on this game is a lot of times you can just focus in on one word. So if there's like a specific thing you want me to ask about, like blackouts, if you want me to focus on that or whatever, I can do that.
I'm not sure holding
What
my
did she
breath
say?
too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm holding my breath.
Let's see. What are you doing when you black out? Dang it. That sentence alone was wonderful. Alright. go back to Hello
I'm
Mariana, because we have stars there.
Mariana. Are you feeling okay? I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works? The police keep picking me up for public nudity.
Hi! I almost forgot about that. Okay, they're picking her up for public nudity. Now, I could ask her why she's naked. It seems like a dumb question. Have you been arrested?
I have no idea about that.
I would know if I had been arrested. The frustrating thing with games like this is you have to, like, kind of figure out what they want you to ask. Which I had gotten the hang of when I was playing before, and now I'm just, like, starting over. The police?
I think they think I'm a naturist or something. They picked me up 5 times in the last month.
You need clothes with buckles on them. Why are you naked?
I never find my clothes. I don't know why I'm naked.
Are you missing anything? She doesn't find her clothes.
Doesn't really mean anything to me.
Do you find your clothes? She already told me. Right. Where do you wake up?
When I wake up on the beach, I normally feel refreshed, which is weird, right?
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Cthulhu? Next question.
Not yet. I just want to know what's going on.
Alright.
I don't have an answer for that.
Alright, she's on the download. Alright.
He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety.
What was his diagnosis?
I want to stop having the blackouts.
Alright, that works.
I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Yet again, I'm with clothes that have buckles. No, I'm not saying she's naked now. I'm asking, like, she wakes up naked on the beach. I was asking, why is she naked there? Although I do want to know where her shoes are. Alright. I have no idea what we're messing on, just saying hello to her. Oh, we have notes. I asked how she's
I
feeling.
think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works? The police keep picking me up for public nudity.
Alright, where do you wake
When
up?
I wake up on the beach, I normally feel refreshed, which is weird, right? I'm not scared. Not yet. I just want to know what's going on.
I think you're half fish person, but I can't get to that part yet. Oh no, she's... Okay, look, she's in a almost flesh-colored dress. All of our interactions with her involve cleavage. She's biting her bottom lip way too much, and she has no shoes. I have a feeling she's coming on to everyone. She's literally the Little Mermaid.
I never find my clothes. I don't know why I'm naked.
I think you're naked because you have no clothes. Are you missing anything?
That's not really helping with my black.
Dang it. Alright. What do you do in the evenings?
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them.
I think it
online.
just took what do you do on that
I
one.
spend a lot of time at the beach. It's just way more relaxing than anywhere else. You should come with me one day. I can show you all the sights.
Ma'am, I'm not sure if it would be professional for me to go with you. What are your favorite sights?
Nope. Don't know.
Dang it. Alright. We've asked a lot of questions. What
I'm
was
not
it?
sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm holding my breath.
Do you remember?
By
Maybe?
blackout, I mean I don't really remember anything from
Yeah,
the time I black out.
Think she's getting drugged, but also a fish
Enough to
lady?
be alive, I guess.
Alright, so we knocked out something off something. You tried. Okay, I'm gonna be really specific on this question. I mean, like, videotaping her evenings, not bedroom recording.
I have no.
Why did I put a
found
slosh?
myself doing
Okay, that was good.
lots of things.
No, I don't want to know
So
that!
easy to do when you're blacked out.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Do you like to swim? Go
I'm
into
a
that.
great swimmer. I won all these medals at school. I can hold my breath a really long time. Too long, really. That doesn't really mean anything.
What do you mean by
to
too
me.
long?
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them on.
What's this doing?
It's early days.
There we go.
The business isn't doing that great, but I really enjoy my job if that helps. You can make a lot of money or you can have a lot of fun, but you can't usually do both.
Which do you... See, I feel like this question isn't specific enough.
I don't have an
Yeah.
answer for that.
Do you like having I'm not hitting on her!
That doesn't mean anything.
Thank goodness. I didn't want the answer. Alright, let's go back to his diagnosis.
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
I guess we'll suggest try not going to the beach. Stop going to the beach. Fine, we'll be forceful.
I love the beach. Until somebody tells me it's gonna kill me, I'll keep going. Have you ever
I can
been
switch between patients, yeah.
to something, doctor?
She's actually...
I thought so
That's a lie.
when I first saw you. We should get on great.
Oh my gosh, this is not a professional relationship with her. Yeah, I can switch between patients if you want me to. I lost my mouse because it's a tiny little purple dot. Yeah, do you want to focus on one person or do you want to hop around? I can also get hints if you want me to. Actually, let's do that. I'd imagine she's been picked up for public nudity because she was naked in public.
I black out.
Alright, there we go.
And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious. When I wake up, my hair is dry, but it's pretty hot at the moment. I get baked quickly by the sun.
It's incredibly hot in this room.
It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout.
Alright, we just got a bunch of stuff. Why wouldn't I want to stick with the sexiest one? Alright, we'll check somebody else. This. He looks so annoyed to be here. Ellen. Let's see what she looked like. Alright, so we got Nathan, Ellen, Claire, who just has... she's mad. And all of her hair's on her head. And... Bryce, who we will see on screen. There's Bryce. Oh, he's got a camera. Oh, yeah, she asked her about Dr. Decker. I keep forgetting that he's dead.
Dr. Decker was fine. He had good relationships with his patients as far as I know.
Did you go on a date?
I'm not sure why anyone would want him dead.
Alright, so we got a whole thing there.
When I wake up, my hair is dry. I don't know about that.
Dang it.
When I wake up, my
Alright.
hair is dry.
Her
but
hair's dry.
It's pretty hot at the moment.
It's hot at the moment.
I get baked quickly by the sun. It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout.
Are you saying that he blacked out because he recorded her naked and she was just so hot that he just passed right out? Or that he was recording her naked while she was blacked out? Oh, that's a good one.
Sometimes I go swimming in the sea. I don't always black out.
Have you blacked out in the sea? Clacked out. Alright. You've been injured.
No, nothing like that. I usually wake up on my side like I've been sleeping.
Oh, why would you sleep on your side?
Sometimes I'm partially covered by seaweed.
Yeah, you've been in the ocean. She's straight up like Little Mermaid on us.
I black out.
You black out.
And then the next thing I remember, I'm
Naked on a
naked
beach.
On the beach.
Good
Like
times.
I've been washed
Cthulhu
up from
necklace.
the sword. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it.
She can feel it.
The police are getting.
Suspicious. Great question. Great. Alright, so suspicious and police are called. Tight. What do we still need to know from that?
I'm.
Also, what am I
Marianne.
supposed to do from that?
Are you feeling okay?
I like your necklace.
No, I don't know about that.
She doesn't know about a necklace.
I don't know. That's what Dr. Decker would say.
I said yes to that. You guys saw it. Did you like Dr. Decker? Right, apparently.
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm holding my breath.
When do you hold your breath? I thought I asked that too. Maybe I had to ask other stuff.
I like dancing. Do you like dancing?
Yes, I like dancing. Please tell me you wear more clothes when you dance.
I dance to anything with a beat.
Where do you dance?
I dance a lot at nightclubs.
There's
I
an
know
achievement for doing
most
this
of the
without any
nightclubs
hints.
around here.
Go them.
My favorite is the Pearl because they sell cheap vodka shots all night.
Do you like...
I'm
I'm not trying to get that personal with her. Yeah, I know there's a color code, but like nothing seems color coded? Or does it like mean the video is colored?
The Pearl is great because the people are so relaxed. I think that's got a lot to do with the cheap vodka shots, or maybe it's just the black lighting. Who knows?
Maybe you're having seizures from the black lighting. Alright.
Like you're not listening.
Oh. He's mad. Why not
I
dancing?
don't have an answer for that.
Did I type dancing wrong?
Nope. Don't know.
Alright, she's not gonna stop dancing.
I dance a lot at nightclubs, I know.
Alright, help. Psychiatrist, use keywords or questions. Specific. No context. Okay. Patients have no concept of context, so you gotta be specific. Start out red but turn yellow when revealing everything. You need to move on to the next act. Alright. Any more notes?
That's not really.
Yeah, that's a stupid question. You just told me you don't drink.
I dance a lot at nightclubs. I know most of the nightclubs around here. My favorite is the Pearl because they sell cheap vodka shots all night.
Why do you like nightclubs? Aye. Alright, she says she didn't drink. But she likes the... Oh, we haven't gone into the murder at all. Yet again, there's so much going on that I forget
That's
somebody
why you're here,
died.
isn't it? You've replaced him. He was a good listener. I hope you are.
Are you going to kill me? Alright.
Dr.
Good listener.
Decker could really get inside you.
Don't say that sentence. Oh my goodness.
Unsettling. But you let him do it. Part of the process, I guess. I normally black out when I'm dancing. I like dancing. Do you like dancing?
Alright, we said we like dancing. Do we need to focus on Dr. Decker or do we need to focus on the beach? Because I feel like... his diagnosis.
I want to stop having the blackouts.
Yeah, apparently the doctor got inside her.
I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings.
Record your evenings.
If that's what you want, I'll stop clubbing for a while. It's no biggie.
Yeah, stop getting drugged. Oh, I asked the exact same thing. I spelled that wrong. With Dr. Decker. It's totally roofies.
That doesn't mean
It's because I typed it wrong. Do you black out while dancing?
you think my dancing causes my blackouts? No, I know it's the last thing I remember, but I don't think it's that.
Do you think it's
Sometimes
being
I
half
remember more,
fish?
but I'm tired now. Is that it for today?
Alright, we're done with Mariana. Go us. She's a toughie. Do you want to go down the list, or... Yeah, we got a girl. We got 3 ladies and 2 boys. We're gonna go girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. Take a pick. Take a pick. Actually, no. I'm making the executive decision to save Nathan last. I recall him being my favorite. Or was it Bryce? You're both pretty kooky. Hello.
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Dr. Decker?
Did we know Dr. Decker? Am I lying to him?
How well did you really know him? I hope you're nothing like him.
Your teeth are amazing.
I didn't really like Dr. Decker, and for quite a few reasons, actually.
Go on.
I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
Sure. Yeah, what problems you got,
Originally,
homie?
I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure.
Why is half your collar tucked in? Look, right here. You can see my little mouse. I know you can. Right there, his collar was normal. How did it get, like, flipped in? What happened to this part of your collar in between me asking a question? Sir. I'm gonna flip out on him over his... Look at it!
Works, but it can be very stressful.
Oh, he's a gravedigger.
There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
Okay, there need to be like 5 stars on this one. That was a lot. Alright. So, let's start with... competent gravediggers. Question mark.
Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman Motte and Bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
A relic? We're gonna go back to that extra hour thing.
A relic myself. An ancient chess piece. A queen, I believe. The best chess piece. The most freedom of movement. But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone.
Bryce, you're giving us so much. This is the opposite of Mariana. Do you see the difference in his collar? I'll fight you. Alright.
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality.
You're horrifying.
It's my very own midnight hour.
By the way, the distortion when he said slows down, like, that was an accurate thing for both of us. That happened. Oh my gosh, what do you want me to go into? I gotta rewatch this.
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop.
See, he said it normally that time.
I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Alright, let's ask about midnight hour and what he does during that time.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker.
See, that took it as what do you do? I'm still behind on work? No. You know, let's go straight
It's
to
a
midnight hour.
bizarre
Yeah.
thing to know you have an extra hour every day. I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now, so I can appreciate the extra time. I get a lot of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue.
Yeah, he's twitchy, right?
25 hours is a blessing for me. But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
Oh, don't ask me. We're lying to him and saying that we don't think he's insane.
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis, but it's good you're having a go anyway.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm used to gravediggers being like ancient, like him, but like in 40 or 50 years, right? Like, young gravedigger is infinitely creepier to me. Alright, let's just go back to the bottom.
I didn't really like Dr. Decker, and for quite a few reasons, actually.
Alright.
I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
He doesn't want to talk about it, but...
Dr. Decker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was getting worse towards the end.
Oh, no.
I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
Do you guys see why I love this? Like, Mariana, you get stuck, and then here's a roller coaster of information. Which is why I dig Bryce. Although, the other homeboy... We're saving him for last. Company
Henley
Gravedigger's.
Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman Motte and Bailey.
I don't know what a Mott and Bailey
You
is.
can't use mechanical diggers or excavators
Wait.
there in case
Did you
you
make a
destroy
digging
a
joke?
relic.
Henry Church.
Henley Church is relatively small.
There we go.
Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small. The whole building was once owned by Scientologists, but they handed it back to the community as a tax break, I believe. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it.
Now we got Scientologists. Also, I think I do a lot better with just the one word, just
I'm not sure I
Scientologists.
believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God, but not anymore. There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
Yes.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay. Yes, there are too many. You want something more?
No.
Yes.
Then we agree. Have you
I'm trying to
watched
answer his
Rugrats,
question.
Doctor? Some of it is believable, and the part about most religions
Are
stemming
you gonna
from
bury
some
me in
basic
puns?
facts. It's more likely they've all got it wrong than one of them has got it right.
Okay, first of all, we've magically finished Bryce. Second of all, if you don't think he lives on Reddit, just in the conspiracy forums, you're full of... Do you think they would... Dude, Tom Cruise is expensive. Alright. Claire Ellen. Yep, I'm gonna roll a die. Odd for Claire, even for Ellen. Alright, even it is. You look so normal and cute. What's wrong with
Hello,
you?
Doctor. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
I'm Elin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
Do you watch dating shows? I saw that
I'm not
flashing
really
note.
looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
Alright, we're gonna go into that later. Because I have a little bit of foreshadowing. I remember that. Kind of work do you do?
I work in a
Is she
nursing home
chipper?
for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
Oh, yeah, she's around death all day.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable, making sure they're not in any pain, and I talk to them. I keep them company.
She also has a necklace,
Some
but
of
not
them get
Cthulhu.
pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them.
Lady, you're giving me so much. I love you. Alright. What do we want to go into? I'm gonna save the one thing until we're out of stuff.
I'm Eileen. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
She's so cute. Do you like Dr. Decker?
Yes, I can talk about all of that. What do you want to talk about first? No, sorry.
To start seeing Dr. Decker.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years.
Okay.
Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Decker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems. I started seeing Dr. Decker a few months ago.
Nurse
I thought
death,
it'd be nice
but
to have someone I
close.
could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
Stressful?
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything.
Why don't you get stressed? Dang it! This is the dumbest question because we all know why it's sad. Okay, they're not going into that.
I started seeing Dr. Decker a few months
ago.
I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful.
Like, there's something we need to hit on, but I don't know.
I don't like it when patients
There we
are
go.
heavily sedated, especially when there are alternatives like herbal remedies. I mean,
She's getting the
imagine
elderly
if you only
high.
had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
No,
Exactly.
There we go.
I feel like it's
Look,
almost
I'm always gonna lie and agree
criminal.
with them.
Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience, not sleep your way to death.
Alright, she's pro-death. Herbal remedies?
I'm a qualified herbalist. It's okay, you can laugh.
I can tell.
Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam, or zolpidem.
The Pams and the Dem.
Traditional medicine makes patients worse
Okay.
sometimes, don't you think? You must see it all the time, Doctor. You take one pill, then have to take 5 other pills to deal with the side effects. Herbs are kinder. Obviously, you have to be careful, just like with everything. Giving the wrong combination can be deadly. Fortunately,
She's all
you
about
know
them
what I'm
herbs.
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much.
This woman has the most kissable lips, but I'm not going into that. Alright.
I haven't really got
There we go.
anything to say about that. Maybe we should talk about you.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know anything about.
Alright, she doesn't know what she wants to talk about. Alright.
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
Stop having nosebleeds. Take some iron for the anemia. Actually, see a doctor and then do what they say.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable, making sure they're not in any pain, and I talk to them. I keep them company.
Do you like your patients?
I don't know. I
Oh,
feel like
jeez.
I'm a weakest link or something.
Maybe that one?
I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Ask me something else.
She's so much kinder about not knowing the answers.
Death is frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown. No one should have to face that alone.
Did the shadows get darker while she was saying that? Are you afraid of death? Oh my gosh.
No, death doesn't scare me. It's probably because I've been around it so much, but I haven't seen anything that's made me feel like it's something to fear. I don't think death is an end. I think it's a doorway to another place. I'm just not sure where. Where do you think we go when we die, Doctor?
Into the
I'd
ground.
really like to be able.
Look, that's my answer. Heaven, Valhalla, maybe? What was the name of that church?
I don't really know what that is. Something to do with Vikings, isn't it?
Oh, you're so adorable.
No, sorry. I'm not saying anyone should be happy
Alright, there
about
we go.
dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment. There's literally nothing else like it.
Oh, you're so right. I should have said, the city where Cthulhu's leaving. I got so distracted with how mad I was at myself for that answer
I'm
that.
not saying anyone should be happy about
Alright.
dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment. There's
That's
literally
creepy.
nothing else like it.
You're
No,
crazy.
I don't like it. I feel lucky to share that moment with them. To be there with them when it happens. You know what I mean?
Do I? I don't think she's a necro, but I think she really enjoys watching people die.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years.
Alright.
Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Decker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems. I'd been seeing him for about 9 months, I think.
Wait.
I started seeing Dr.
Okay, a few months, 9 months. That's a little more than a few.
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much. It's not
You
the
stressed
job
or not?
that stresses me. It's the people I work with, the other nurses.
There we
Mean
go.
to me.
How are they mean to you, my precious cinnamon roll?
They call me the Angel of Death because so many patients have died on my shift. I don't think they mean it. Obviously, it's not my fault. It just seems to happen that way.
Yeah, let's just ask Angel of Death.
They're old. People die when they're old. I mean, medically speaking, it's heart failure, or organ failure, or pneumonia. They're all natural causes, though.
Natural causes from herbs.
Mm, 3 last month. 3 the month before that, I think. But only 1 so far this month, so that's good. Although one of my patients, Hilda, I don't think she's got long.
Slayer sounds the background. Tell me about Hilda.
She's one of the crotchety ones.
Oh,
Always
she's crotchety.
swearing and spitting at me.
Spitting?
Never got anything nice to say. Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep or something. She doesn't bother me though.
Hold on. Why doesn't she bother you? Alright.
No, death doesn't scare me. It's probably because I've been around it so much, but I haven't seen anything that's made me feel like it's something to fear. I don't think death is an end. I think it's a doorway to another place. I'm just not sure where. Where do you think we go when we die, Doctor? No,
Wrong one.
I don't really know what that is. Something to do with Vikings, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure I need to answer your question. Oh. So you liked... See, yet again, I felt like I had covered that, but I need to go more into
He was
it.
a bit offbeat, but yeah, I liked him.
Well, yeah, it might be the beginning of the month. Okay, so that's it for Ellen. She's just cheerful, chipper, and people die a lot. Alright. I'm saving Nathan for last for reasons, but Claire's, like, they're all my favorites in my heart, but... Diehella. Yes, instead of Valhalla, it's Diehella. Let's do this.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor. Being rich has its perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
You mean the infectious madness of Dr. Decker? Bum bum bum! I'm so proud of that! Not like that! It's not a pervy thing! I just like Nathan's issue. She has permanent duck lips. What madness? Tell me.
I'm in a bit of a predicament, Doctor. I'll get to that.
Okay, she's another one that you gotta talk to her a lot.
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence. Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
Class? Class, we need to... we need to analyze how calmly she said that. Alright. She said being rich has perks. So let me get rid of that last time. Ah, take it. Alright, fine. Alright.
Well,
according to my
according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic. Delusions. As in seeing things that are not there. I'm not going to be any more specific. It's not true in any case. I'm not delusional.
Alright.
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
Yeah, that was a bad question. You said obsessive tendencies,
According
right?
to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies.
What are you obsessed with?
I'm obsessed with my husband. It's absurd, really.
Lucky man? Question mark? Why is it absurd?
I don't have anything to say about that.
Dang it!
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst. That hardly qualifies as a history of violence. And he provoked me.
Who provoked you?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Can we just take a moment to say that she is such a great actor for her character? Oh my gosh, she's just so done with everything. Also, fun fact, in Misery, to get the foot to, like, go like that, they had, like, made a Jell-O foot, and they were trying to, like, get it to, like, look horrific when she hit it with a hammer. So finally, she put the board between his feet and hit it. And that's what got that effect, and they kept that scene. So now you know why the foot flings all over the place. Alright! Who is David?
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Alright, David is her husband. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 7 years.
Yeah,
we don't
good
have any
question.
children. Thank God. David wanted children, but I didn't. I don't think we would have made very good parents.
I think he would have
There's no
drowned them all.
mystery to it. Some people are just not cut out to be parents. I don't think I can see either of us wiping sticky fingers or mending grazed knees.
Alright, that's... Oh, you know about the foot trick? It's a good trick. Alright.
Being rich has its perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
I already asked what madness. What perks? She's
I don't
rich.
work. I don't need to. Everything's paid for 100 times over.
Alright, so we cleared small fortune out. Let's go back to what
I'm obsessed with my husband. It's absurd, really.
I spelled absurd wrong.
Because he is here. And
What?
he shouldn't be.
Why shouldn't he be here?
Alive. He almost died.
How did he almost die?
My husband is not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now. I should have divorced him. I wish I had. So much could have been avoided.
What could have been avoided? We'll just keep on this train.
Our altercation. The downfall since.
Tell me about the
I tried to
altercation.
hurt
Come on.
David once.
Alright.
That's why I'm here, isn't it? I'm not proud of my behavior, but I was very angry. It was a private matter.
Yeah, I think she has an imaginary husband.
The
Please.
police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm
I
only
think you're
taking it
dangerous.
because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help, Doctor. I need you to believe me.
Alright.
That's why I'm paying for these sessions. Everyone else thinks I'm crazy and dangerous.
Oh, I know
Everyone
you
else
are.
thinks I've lost my mind.
No, you're fully in your mind. Just... Yeah, she murdered the crap out of him. Alright.
My husband is not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now.
Why is he not well?
His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore.
Alright, she killed him, made an imaginary husband, and is poisoning the imaginary husband.
David has trouble looking after himself.
Alright.
Sometimes I'll leave the lake house and he's just sitting in the rocking chair on the porch. And when I return the next evening, he's still there, just staring into the stars. He needs help, I know, but I can't hire anybody to care for him.
What?
David's not ready for company. I hope to
I never
take you
went
see
to
him
this
one
one.
day and you'll see for yourself.
Alright. We just got stuff that I didn't get last time. It might be a corpse. That'd be horrifying.
Our altercation. The downfall since.
Right, did we ask about the downfall?
This is exhausting, Doctor. I'm not used to spitting everything out in one session.
It's because we're better than Dr. Decker.
I tried to hurt David once. That's why I'm here, isn't it? I'm not proud of my behavior, but...
Alright, why were you angry? I'm aware that the answer is because he was having an affair, and we know this information, but I gotta ask it or else...
I never used
yeah.
to get angry.
There we go.
Ever. If you're angry, you're not in control. Isn't that right? And it would be very bad for me to lose control.
Because
save
she'll
that
murder
for
everyone.
another time, shall we? I'm rich, but I'm not made of money, and I'm fairly sure my time is up.
She thinks she's done with us.
The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. I assume they think I'm dangerous because I stabbed my husband.
Oh! Tell me about the stabbing! Yeah, darn you!
His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly. Since our altercation, he's become less and less active.
That's because you stabbed him!
His mind's become less and less active too. Such a delightful conversationalist at one time, now more of an enigmatic husk.
Alright. Was her husband ever alive?
David has trouble looking after himself. Sometimes I'll leave the lake house and he's...
Oh, let's ask about the lake house.
David's staying at the lake house.
There we go.
It belonged to my parents, but I don't
See,
use it
hers
much
is
anymore.
easier to follow her.
I have the main house to myself. I don't know.
Dang it. Alright.
David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself. I'm an only child,
Alright,
and
parents.
my parents are both dead.
Because you killed him.
Naturally, I inherited everything.
Alright. That's what I love about this game. Every time I play it, I get more information.
I don't know anything about it. It was an accident,
Uh-huh.
but I don't feel like talking about it at the moment.
Did we put Iris?
was
Question mark?
David's assistant optician. Not anymore. No, not like that. I didn't kill her or anything. It's just that I changed the optician into a florist after David died. Optometry was his dream, not mine.
Alright. I have a question about that, because she says after what happened with David, but verbally she says after David died. So do you think they, like, changed her story a little bit at one point and just typed over it? Or do you think that's supposed to not match up?
David doesn't work, no. He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question. He used to be an optician. Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away.
Alright.
If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you. But I don't.
Dang it. Oh. Yet again, I completely forget that, you know, another person died.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Decker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself.
What?
But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him. I'm going to have to plead ignorance. I'd been seeing him for about...
Alright, 3 months.
3 months? The most shocking thing about Dr. Decker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him.
Alright.
I don't have an answer.
Dang it. We know what the violent... See, this is... Thank goodness there's a hint system. Because I had that information.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Oh, nice.
Shocking, isn't it?
Alright, there we go. I don't know, I was holding a knife and he just kind of ran into me a lot. And now he's paralyzed. Alright, Nathan! Bryce is a second favorite of mine, but Nathan is... Oh my gosh.
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really. I imagine what I'm experiencing now might be a type of hell. Not everyone burns in flames with the devil on their back. I'm hoping you can make sense of my problem.
Tell us about your problem. That was a common out of period.
You get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
No, you are not in purgatory.
Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway.
Alright, most of the time?
No.
Dang it.
Most of my days
Alright.
blur.
Tell me about
I'm
the
not sure if
montage.
it's the sleeping tablets I'm on or just how I've learned to switch off. I'm on temazepam. Dr. Decker prescribed.
Hey, we heard about that earlier.
He thought I would sleep through to a whole new day. I didn't. What? I don't know.
Take it. Alright.
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory?
Alright. Why does nothing change?
Sometimes it looks different. Sometimes the bird song will change, or the weather will be less bleak, or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event for change, like a murder.
You can't say like a murder with that face.
I don't know.
Dang it.
Sorry.
There's an achievement for making him sing. I don't know how to do it. Tragic
I didn't
event.
see the driver.
Oh!
It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. Bits of metal pushing through her.
Ooh.
That was 5 years ago. My fiancée. My
Oh, they're
childhood
happy as-
sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl, I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her. I proposed in Goldshire.
Don't
Said
propose
it
in
didn't make
Goldshire.
sense, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, it's Warcraft. We spent a lot of time on there.
Alright, do you see why he's my favorite?
played World of Warcraft a lot together.
Don't propose a
I guess
Goldshire,
it's not
people.
a cool thing to do anymore. But we had a lot of memories there. To be honest, it reminds me a lot of life now. The same thing over and over again. Bring me X bunnies to make a stew. Y badger teeth. Rinse, repeat.
I never had to collect
Maybe
badgers.
I'm just grinding life.
Alright, I'm going to say grinding life. I'm not asking him about his sex life.
I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket. That mainly involves lifting heavy crates of fruit and veg into place for people to buy, and doing that over and over again.
Okay.
My muscles don't seem to have grown much. I think that maybe I'm not aging. When the day resets, I just reset with it. I used to be a builder.
We got so much stuff with this guy. Warcraft is not my fetish. Aw, he didn't tell me about Goldshire. Alright.
Sorry.
Rick, dang it.
Got nothing. I don't know.
Dang it. Alright.
I didn't see the driver. It was my...
Why was it your fault?
I was fine for quite a while after the accident. Well, being treated for depression.
There we go.
I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting Dr. Decker that I had a strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up?
No.
I watched that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day, to see if there's any clues. To see if there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor? I don't know how, but thank you, Doctor. This is our first time around, and I trust you.
You're welcome. Alright, ask me about Dr. Decker.
Dr. Decker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
Why won't he remember it that way?
As far as Dr. Decker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday. I'm 57. Kidding. Just if you spent the whole day at the gym and then repeat that day and not go, you'd have achieved nothing. Dr. Decker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but...
I'm not hitting on Nathan! I just like that he's looping through days. Complex?
I saw the conflict
Yes.
that Dr. Decker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself.
Alright.
He was like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options, he didn't know what to do.
This kid sees through
I
life.
suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away.
Alright, we knocked down that.
I was fine for quite a while after the accident.
Alright. Are you still depressed? I would guess yes.
I do suffer from depression.
There we
but
go.
It's not very surprising, is it? I used to get fatigue too, just overwhelming tiredness. I don't really get that anymore. I've just learned to accept that this is my life now. I used to be a builder, contractor. I had to quit. It's hard watching a house get built only to start all over again the next day. I needed something less obvious.
Let's ask who was driving.
I don't have an answer to that question.
Dang. As always, like...
I didn't see the driver.
Right.
It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural.
It's got a little scar on his cheek.
Metal pushing through. That was 5 years ago. I've been shrunk for that.
There we go.
If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now.
All the cute little kids.
I haven't had any relationships since then.
Alright, we finished up a day, guys. I just don't... Like, it's zoomed in on his face. Alright, end the first day.
Doctor, glad I caught you. I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say. Quick catch up?
Yes.
I'm not sure Ben will be
His
coming
knee.
in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down. And the police weren't very talkative either.
Man, you gotta give me a little less than that. Holy crap. I just said hi. Alright, what does Ben do?
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners. I'm sure he's got some tales he could tell.
Where do you find the body?
Ben found Dr. Decker's body on Valentine's night.
Alright, Valentine's night.
In his office. In your office.
Hi. Alright, yeah, I wanted that. Alright. What did the police say?
The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found. I was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect. I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects, or maybe even find the killer.
I'm down, let's do it.
You're seeing all the patients that were on the books when he was killed. There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew, or someone who had access to the office. Yeah, like little old me. Do you think I'm a suspect, Doctor?
I'm gonna say no because you'll kill me if I say yes.
And you barely know me. I'm flattered. They did mention I needed grief counselling though, and I said you'd sort me out. I know you haven't agreed, but just so you know, it's very kind of you. I'll see you tomorrow.
I love her. No, come back. I want to marry you.
Yes.
Right.
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know. But I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood.
I wanted to ask an additional question.
You know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you? But don't worry. That's a new chair. All I know is the police took his chair.
Oh,
Forensics.
I didn't ask that
Okay.
before. Alright.
Yes. Ben found. Yes, you know, the 14th of February, the day of love. Or remembering a massacre. Whichever's more you.
I love her.
Yes, Ben found Dr. Decker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
Alright, we'll continue.
I'm having a loot day. It's a do-over day. You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again?
Jaya.
You didn't know that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
In school.
Well done, Doctor. Yeah, we met at secondary. Wouldn't it be funny if my day loops if you fail to get a question right?
No, it wouldn't be.
I agree.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm having a loot day.
See why he's my favorite?
It's a do-over day. You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again? I suppose you did remember that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah? Yeah, at secondary school. It's been fun, but...
What?
I've got a pill.
Alright. No,
Dr. Decker gave me this pill. He told me if I took it, I'd never have another loot day. It's got a small skull and crossbones on it.
yeah, let's not take the pill.
Should I take the tablet, Doctor? You're cool. I don't think this is getting us anywhere, though. I'll see you tomorrow. Again.
Isn't this cool? I think it's cool.
I'm having a loot day. It's a do-over day. You won't remember it. What's the name of your assistant again? Well done. Can you remember where I met Hannah? Yeah, great. Is there anything you can say that's going to break this loop for me?
Take the tablet.
I never mentioned a pill this time, or a tablet. What the hell is going on here? Are you reliving my days? I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
Dang it.
Something somewhere has changed since you arrived. Like some kind of sim theory.
When somebody
It's
says
a
sim theory, I think of The
thing.
Sims.
Some professor believes we could be living inside a computer simulation and someone is controlling us. And there are millions of these sims. And someone somewhere behind a keyboard is just causing havoc. I'm starting to think you have that keyboard, Doctor.
You notice how the screen
Wait,
changed?
Don't answer that. I don't want to know.
It got meta. There's an achievement for that.
At midnight each
Alright, we have
day.
another
On
20 minutes. We can do
Valentine's
this.
night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black
I
out.
don't think she's got long.
and Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Alright, team. We're in a whole new day, and apparently I sleep in my office. Act 2. Valentine's Day. This is as far as I've made it, so I know a tiny bit, but not too much.
Deja vu. Are you sitting in exactly the same place I left you last night? Oh, that's where it all starts, Doctor. Anyway, do you think you can fit me in today? Looking at the diary, it's just the usual suspects, and you must be getting sick of them already. I've got this for you, too. It's some more footage from Professor Alderby that was hiding away. Well, come find me if you need anything.
Alright. We have evidence. Clues. Let's do it.
Nothing, of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like
He was
some
in the
kind
other
of
game.
spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here.
Oh wait,
isn't
was
it,
he?
Dr. Decker?
Not 100%.
Him, God, the great old one, the elder god, Cthulhu, however you address him. Listen to me. You're not listening. It's your only bloody job. Well,
Come on, man.
Let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood. God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered. Without chaos, he has less power. When there's too much order, he becomes impotent. So he needs to instill chaos again. And do you know how he does this? No. And yes, but you're being too...
I want to say my answers or
He
replies.
needs chaos so he can return, and the only thing stopping him is you. Not just you.
Okay.
You and people like you. Psychiatrists, doctors, nurses. Anyone who is caring for people who are losing their sanity.
Alright.
You have no comprehension how important your job is, do you? He doesn't need your version of insanity to spread. He needs chaos. It's not the same. It's just a means to an end. They're not all cultists, unfortunately. Once you see the truth, it's hard not to spread chaos yourself, to cause further insanity and harm your own. I doubt it. But can I make you question your reality? Definitely. But in doing so, I would be promoting more chaos. On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time, as by definition, chaos is unpredictable from one moment to the next, which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause. In 10 seconds' time, there will be no gravity in this room, and we will float. 3, 2, 1. You think
The
nothing
camera gets
happened?
messed up.
Where's your glass, Doctor?
This game. I love this game. My screen is also black. Good team. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's the Outerbeat footage. We got 8 minutes. Do you want me to start chipping away at Mariana? Oh, those two are marked as done already. Who's Jasmine? We haven't met it before. Alright. She looks dour. Alright, let's start with Mariana. Oh, look at her dress! It's so cute. And cleavage again.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts.
Yay!
New doctor and new hope. You're much better behaved than Dr. Decker. Just ask me one thing,
Okay.
Doctor.
Let's ask about better
Dr.
behaved.
Decker dated his patients. That's not good behavior, is it?
Excuse me?
Don't know. It's cold in here. It's a bit chilly in here. The leather's not warm either. I don't know.
Dang it.
Don't ask me.
Alright.
Dr. Decker dated his patients. That's not good behavior, is it?
Dang it. Try to answer a question because she asked me one.
I think her name was Scarlett? One of his patients, an older woman. I guess that's how he liked them. It's Scarlett with 2 T's. Pretentious.
Alright, so no.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. Kind of missed it.
Why do you miss it?
You do something a lot, you're gonna miss it. I suspect I'll go back there soon, but it's helped with the blackouts. I've danced around in my living room, but no clubs since last time. I like dancing around in my underwear. Sometimes less.
Hello? Hi. Sometimes less, you say. Alright. For the people.
No idea. Is that a dance move? Doctor, I don't think our relationship has got to that point yet.
It's not going to. I'm professional, I swear on my life. Okay, alright.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts. Sorry.
Wait, what?
I haven't been back to the beach.
No, you...
No idea.
Did you see my buttons undone? How was work?
Sorry.
Have you been swimming?
Nope.
Oh, right, I have to ask her about Dr. I forget, because it's my adorable little waifu.
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know? He said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be.
That's because you're part Cthulhu, my dear. I'm behaving! Don't you shit me while I'm behaving! Try to tell chat that I behave and you're being all daddy. Alright, good point. Also...
I guess it was a couple of days before Valentine's Day.
Wrong
It
question.
wasn't a date or anything. I noticed in our sessions that he'd been acting a little strange. He just didn't seem right. I wanted to find out what was wrong. Yeah, drinks.
There we go.
I think Dr. Decker ordered neat whiskey. I had water. I don't drink.
I love whiskey. You're playing with that necklace.
I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day.
Aw.
I washed my hair and then I walked along the beach for the whole night. It's
Just wash your
actually
hair.
true. I saw one of your patients actually. The nurse. She was on the pier with someone. Pretty much all of the night too, so I can vouch for her, even though she probably didn't see me.
Dang it.
Some girls say that they're washing their hair when they don't want to go out, but I was genuinely washing my hair. Do you think my hair is pretty, Doctor?
We think her hair is pretty. Well, she said that she went to the beach before Valentine's Day, which is, or on Valentine's Day, which is when Dr. Decker was killed. So she hasn't gone since we told her.
You're confusing. No idea. Lots of people find me attractive, but I've seen something truly beautiful. Makes me feel dull by comparison. I have a recurring dream where I find something beautiful in the sea. But I don't know you that well yet, Doctor. Let's wait a while before I tell you my most intimate secrets.
Sorry to cut in, Doctor.
She scared the
I've just had
piss
a
out of
phone
me.
call from a solicitor. Ben's trying to sue us for nervous shock. Should I go and see him to talk it out, or should I find a solicitor to represent us? Sorry to be pushy, I just think we should act quickly before it's too late. Okay, well, just let me know.
Get the piss out of me!
I'm not trying to hide anything, I just don't know. I don't know about that, Doctor.
Don't know
I
what.
don't know anything about that, I'm afraid.
Dang it.
I've got no idea what...
Dang it. Alright, we'll deal with her later. Back to Mariana. Alright.
Don't ask me. I don't... Wouldn't you like to know? Is our session up now? I haven't been back to the...
Right.
Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Decker ordered neat whiskey. I had water. I don't drink.
Oh, where did you drink?
I...
Dang it. Oh, right. I forgot to ask how she was persuasive.
Pretty hard to believe, isn't
Alright,
it?
we'll do Lacey next.
I feel pretty ugly.
You're not ugly.
but I think I have a nice smile.
Alright. Lacey has something to say to us, though. Doesn't she look like somebody from one of the newer Resident Evil games?
I'm Lacey Hendricks. So you don't know about me then? I'm not really sure about that. That sounds like something I should know.
Dang it. Alright, maybe we have to go to her when we know better. Oh, you want the blonde? That's Jasmine, silly. But I think we can't go to them yet until we know about them from Jaya.
Hey you! Thanks for helping me with this grief thing. I'm not sure I have it though.
That's gonna be a confusing question.
I don't really know where to start. I feel a bit numb. Maybe we should just talk about him. It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Do you think about patients?
Most of the patients are suspects, according to the police. Almost all the patients are referred, and some of them are privates, but Dr. Decker didn't introduce any of them. It's very interesting that you asked me that. It's not something I can answer, though.
Dang it. Right.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I... Sorry, Doctor.
Dang it. I took that wrong.
I don't know.
Dang it.
I can't help you with...
You could probably help if I typed right.
You might be barking up the wrong tree.
Maybe not. Oh, I have to ask her about the individual ones.
Mariana is a special girl. You know, there's something about her that just makes you want to follow her. Maybe that's what a trendsetter looks like. Oh, I just want to cuddle Nathan all up. He's such a mess. He's always in the same clothes. You know, he barely talks to me though. It's the same hello every time. He reminds me of Tom.
Who's Tom?
Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby.
I will ask her about
to base jump.
Crazy Woman.
That's
oh, jeez.
Basically falling from a huge building or mountain and pulling your parachute before you hit the ground. He started to think he could fly. Dr. Decker tried to talk him out of it, but Tom had to prove his point. So one day, Tom decided to base jump without a parachute. Can you guess what happened?
Did he die?
Sorry, Doctor. He did die. He was
Yay!
hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye. I've got no...
I spelled that so wrong. Alright, back to patients. I know you guys want to hear about Claire.
Claire seems to be shaken by something. You know, I offer her drinks every time she comes in, but she always refuses them. It's as if she just wants to come in, get her session over with, and then run off to do something else. It's a bit rude, isn't it?
Ellen, that's how you spell it.
Elin seems like a
Oh,
lovely
Elin.
person. I'm not really sure why she's here.
Right.
He did. I don't know. I can't help you. I think you might be barking up.
Dang it. Alright. Tink.
I don't know anything about.
Alright, so Scarlet isn't called Scarlet. So, back to the list.
I think Bryce has a lot of misdirected anger. I don't think I like him that much. You know, sometimes when things overrun, he's outside waiting for you, and he stares at me as if he's undressing me with his eyes. You know, he's not the first person that's done that, but still, you know, it feels
I do that
worse
now.
coming from him.
Alright, so she thinks he's a perv. Alright.
It's very interesting that you asked me that. It's not something I can...
Dang it.
I don't know.
Dang it. Alright, hit time.
We'd worked late
There
together
we go.
on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns in patients, trying to find some kind of order.
I mean, it could mean a redhead. It could also mean, like, wearing red all the time.
Mainly he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had. That's what led them to his office. He'd study everything, even the referral letters.
Can't spell that.
Yes, letters, parking tickets, holiday destinations. You know, I find those referral letters... He was sure there was a pattern in them.
Is there?
So, should I get a solicitor, or shall we try and talk it out with him? Good choice. I'll go and see Ben to see if I can get him to call off the dogs. I have no idea what's gotten into him. Perhaps it's his mum. I'm
His
not
mum.
trying to hide anything. She was cuddling him like he was 6. He's 25.
Calm down, Ben's mom.
He did die. He was hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye. Sorry, Doctor.
Dang it. I can spell.
I wish I'd said goodbye to Dr. Decker. It
Oh,
was so
there we go.
sudden. Here, then gone. He resigned anyway, but that's not the same, is it?
Resigned?
Dr. Decker resigned shortly before his murder. It's sad, but doctors come and go and only poor Jaya remains. I've got his resignation letter somewhere. I do all the hiring and firing around here. Well, Professor Alderby and the Trust technically do that.
Alright. Come on.
Professor Alderby is a trustee. Did I not mention that?
Didn't.
It's very interesting that you asked me.
Dang it. Alright, let's look at this. This will be the last thing we do. Let me consider it, please. This nose. Alright, that was short.
Professor Alderby is a trustee. I'm not trying to hide.
Let's mention that.
I don't know about that.
Great question.
On Valentine's Day, Dr. Decker had a session with Claire Castleford at 11 and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You should see this place Christmas Eve. I was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Decker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number, which is a bit strange.
Alright, so we talked to Jaya. We're good there. Oh, we have notes. Murder. Also add. Yeah, I can add to this. Saw Claire and Elin on Valentine's Day. There we go. Alright, I'm going to call it here. I think it saves automatically. Yeah. Alright, I will see. We're a house officer. I will see you guys next time. And we'll dig into more people's information. I think we got pretty decently far with that, despite getting stuck here and there. A lot less hints used. Anyways, I'm so glad that it went smoothly, because I was worried about that. Yeah, I'll be continuing KOTOR. Might throw a little short game in there somewhere. I gotta record the Steam sales either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Anyways, I will see you guys then. Bye, and thanks for coming.